Aloha everyone, what is really good my dudes? Today is December 7th, 2020 and we got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see the release of a brand new boss, Raksha, the Shadow Colossus of Orthan. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, it's been a while since we had a boss, but we now have a new one aimed for 1 to 2 players. In terms of difficulty, is between Araxor and Telos, so it's definitely not the easiest of fights. In order to start, you are going to need to speak to Anachronia in the ruins southeast to set out on a mini quest that'll give you a little bit of backstory and teach you where Raksha's lair is. Only requirements to do Raksha is that you have access to Anachronia, RuneScape membership, and also obviously have completed that mini quest. In terms of rewards, Raksha has multiple new rewards, including a new tier 80 range boots to match the two for melee and magic that we got earlier with the release of Anachronia. There's also an item to upgrade these boots to improve their stats even further. Not only that, we have 3 new ability codices added to the drop table of Raksha: Greater Chain, Greater Ricochet, and a new ability called Divert. With both Greater Chain and Ricochet, they will upgrade their regular counterparts and hit your primary target and 2 nearby secondary targets for 20 to 100% ability damage, stacking with the Coroming perk. For Greater Chain, the magic ability, not only will it have that ability, but also it'll do an additional 50% of your next magic hit against the primary target within 6 seconds. That will also be dealt to both secondary targets. This increases with Coroming. For Ricochet, however, for each secondary target the ability does not find, your primary target will take an additional hit for 10 to 50% ability damage, essentially making it a much stronger single target ability. Now moving on to the final new ability, we have Divert. It's a level 48 defense ability requiring a shield, and when active, the next attack dealt to you within 6 seconds will convert the damage you would have taken into adrenaline. Divert has a 30-second cooldown and does share its cooldown with Resonance. Anyways, that's pretty much it for Raksha. It's a brand new boss, lots of mechanics. It's going to keep you on your toes and probably keep you pretty busy if you're trying to tackle it, and hopefully you find it entertaining. Hop in and check it out. Having said that, we're going to shift on over to the patch notes and see what has been changed with today's update, so let's go ahead and check it out. Starting off with quests, we got a couple of improvements. The instructions given with the Lord of Vampirian quest journal upon receiving the pendant from the Icene graveyard has been clarified. Sarah no longer vanishes after entering the cave during the Firemaker's curse. The fade out transition that plays when viewing Xenia's memory during Nomad's elegy no longer loops infinitely after pressing continue. The music track on the Wings of Air will no longer be erroneously unlocked when completing an agility course during Stolen Hearts. Moving on to some other changes, some improvements. The Halloween event icon has been removed from the world map. Metaphite gift rewards from Pyramid Plunder are now stackable. The deed for the large dinosaur pen now has the correct description in the farmer's market. The advent calendar will no longer appear during the tutorial, and the banner in Treasure Hunter now correctly links to the advent calendar interface. The tireless blood essence can no longer be used to gain extra adrenaline while the adrenaline potion cooldown is active. Premier Club outfits are now correctly recolored after being reapplied. The Armor of Trials message displaying when dying to the word on the Paternomus Bridge during River of Blood has been corrected. The timer will now show the correct time remaining when crafting multiple headless arrows while dungeoneering. Fixed a bug where only 10 bolas could be fletched at one time instead of 60. Pick and Mix no longer asks you to participate in familiarization after completing it. Fixed a bug where certain items couldn't be used in some areas of Liberation of Mazcap. Removed the incorrect voice line used in dialogue with Boric during Boric's Task 3. The augmented Crystal Hatchet's sheath strap has been removed to keep it in line with other hatchet models. Infinity set items, including tops, will now require a level 55 defense and 50 magic to equip. Having the headbutt mining animation equipped no longer increases the time required to mine rocky debris in dungeoneering skill rooms. Players may no longer attempt to start the locked sagas via the saga UI. And finally, there was a hotfix where players can no longer kill death. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. Head on over there and check them out. With that, I'm wrapping the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. You guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm out. Aloha.